Hey, how you guys doing once again out there on Facebook and YouTube? My name is James, and I want to have a conversation about Jeff Bezos and the homeless situation. Recently, Jeff Bezos donated $100 million out of his own pocket to help the homeless situation here in Seattle. Now, tell me why I saw on Facebook, probably the same week or I don't know, same month, because I don't exactly know when he did it, that he only donated 100 million. He only donated $100 million. That's $2 to him. Okay, the big problem I have with that is that why are people complaining about a billionaire who has a net worth of somewhere between 112 and 130 million dollars, $130 billion, that he only donated 100 million? Okay, out of every one of y'all that complains out there, how much money did you guys give to the homeless population last year? How much? If it is less than $1, less than $100, less than 10, if you didn't give any money to the homeless situation, why are you talking? Why are you talking if you didn't give anything to the homeless situation? You expect him to give his entire net wealth to anything? I don't think anybody on the planet would give their entire net wealth to anything. How would they sustain, or how would they raise more money to give to other causes if they gave their entire net wealth? I did the math on this too. If every American, okay, there's approximately 350 million people in America. If every adult who's over 18, let's just say that's 100 million people, because in the census, I think they count children for the count of cities and stuff like that. So, say if every adult in America over 18, let's just say there's 100 million people, gave $1 or $10. Do you know how much that would be if we gave $10 one time in a year? That would be the amount that Jeff Bezos gave, which is $100 million. Or even $1 million if we gave $1. So my question is, my statement is, if you're not gonna give anything to help the homeless situation, do that. Because last time I checked, how many of us have opened up our back door or our backyard to have a homeless person set up their tent in the back so they wouldn't so they could be at least safe in the backyard and won't be so much in the elements on the street? How many of us have done that? Guilty as charged, but I don't have my own house. The house that I live in, I rent a room. But how many of us have opened up our domicile so that the homeless can live in a safer environment? How many of us have done that? Jeff Bezos. That's right, Jeff Bezos actually, according to the news article that I read, opened up the Amazon globes in Seattle so that way the homeless, he opened a homeless shelter underneath the globes so the homeless people have somewhere to go. Not only did he do that, he also invested in a preschool. He invested $2 billion into a preschool. So Amazon is a tax-free business. But they're helping people. Pick your poison. Pick your poison. Would you rather him help people or be tax-free? Both would be good, but at the same time, we can't get everything we want. I personally feel that him helping people is great. I mean, should he pay taxes? Probably, yeah. But at the same time, he's doing something for the world. Why are we mad about that? It seems like every time somebody's doing something for the world, when they have money to do with, we tend to get mad when, oh my God, it's only this amount of money for him. If the average citizen gave $10 a year, that would only be $2 to us. Come on, think about what you're saying. The average citizen makes what, 35, 40 grand a year? And if we gave $10 a year, just $10 just one time in a year, that would be the same thing. Think about what you're saying. Think about what you're complaining about. You sit up here complaining about a man who gave $100 million to help the homeless. Oh my God, he has 140 billion. He only gave 100 million. No, stop. Just stop. Because if you ain't did nothing to help anything, you shouldn't be talking ever. It's the same philosophy I have with voting. If you didn't vote for somebody, but you're complaining about who's in office, you have to say. Straight up. That's just how I feel about it. That's how I've been feeling about it. I vote. I voted in this last election. None of your business who I voted for, but I voted in this last election. You know, I had something to say about who's in office because I actually said something on the ballot. Like and subscribe if you like what I'm talking about. I talk about pop culture, social and world topics all the time. If you're not going to do anything to help a problem, you have nothing to say. You are over 18, so you should be saying something, though. If you want things to change, it starts with you saying something, you coming out your pocket, or you speaking up. Use your voice. Love you guys.